Hello. What's up? What's up? How we doing? Has been a while. Has been a minute. Welcome everybody to the stream, to the future of Illuvium. Fox Oracle in the chat says it right. Arena won't change for a while. This is kind of the main gameplay features that we have been waiting for. Everything is in, kind of. Of course, there's more polishing coming, but that's kind of it. And I'm loving it, and I can't see how the mainnet patch turned out to be. I think it's going to be very similar to the testnet patch. 7 out of 8 players. You love to see it. And I also gotta find a position for my camera with the new UI of the game. We'll see about that. I don't want to block anything. So I think I figured it out. We should be multi-streaming again on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So pick your weapon, pick your poison. Sacy, what up? Hello, hello. First game on the mainnet patch. I'm excited. Accounts have not been reset yet, but I think the ratings should be reset maybe tonight at midnight, which is pretty cool. So we got a little bit of a warm-up, a little bit of a grace period before ratings get reset, and every game matters a lot again. I'm also on my second account right now, which is very relaxing. So until I find a good composition that I want to play my main account on, I'm going to stay on this one. Take it easy. All right, this is taking a minute. I'm not sure if the problem is me or if somebody else is not connecting and that's why this is happening. I'm very much hoping, yes sir. Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess somebody didn't connect and the game didn't start, which is a good thing, right? I take this any day of the week compared to like somebody not being able to connect to the game. Like these are definitely not too bad of a problem if it fixes like the deeper underlying problem of people crashing and not being able to connect. 7 out of 8 once again. Maybe we find a... And it's Brightland Steps again. Maybe it's coincidence? Maybe we're experiencing a bit of a bug. We'll see. We go with blue. Oh, I love blue. Turn it up. Hey man, it feels good to be back home on a proper setup. Wait, I got a bit of trash laying around here. There we go, beauty of streaming. Just move it out of the window. Move it out of the camera. Trash was a little bit of a rough word. This is all things I need, but it's not very organized. I'm using a trash bag as my container for all my GoPro material. There's a lot of boxes here. I ordered a lot of stuff, a lot of outdoor stuff. I'm getting ready for my outdoor arc. Ready to go into the woods and try to survive. Gonna start a new channel with that. And I'm gonna let you guys know once this has taken shape and once I upload a video. Another fun fact, today the first episode of our podcast went live. From me and my partner Marisol. Me and Wifey did a little podcasty. There's like, we already recorded 3 episodes. And so today the first one went live. We have them a bit staggered. Really excited how that will work. Mostly it's for friends and families, but if you guys want to see it, let me know. I'm gonna send you the link. Host close the connection. What are we doing here? All right, let's try one more time before we start investigating. This time it's Crimson Waste, so it doesn't look like we're stuck in an endless loop, and it seems like we're connecting this time. Is it me or is Twitter quality really bad? It seems like we're connecting this time. Alright, not that bad actually. Yeah, let me know if everything's good. The mic, the music, the video quality. Let me know if everything is crisp and good looking, guys. It's been a while I haven't been on this setup. How many disc plates do I have printed out? I have the one I ordered. By the way, the boxes of the disc plate make good fake disc plates. Because 2 out of 3 here in the back are actually just the box of the first one. So I got 2. I got my classic profile picture, the links, the Terra links. And then I also have the GameStop. We got for free the GameStop disc plate. I do want to get more, but I'm waiting to get like one big merch shopping going on. I also still have the... It spawned our ranger here. Boom, now our ranger is empath nature. You can see it right here. Who is he bonded to? So yeah, I also have a... How's it called? The freaking G-Shock disc. The G-Shock watch. I still can claim that. But I have time till the end of the year. And I thought I'd wait with that as well. And then I probably, you know, to save shipping costs, I'm gonna get a disc. And the watch and all of that in one go. Excited for that. All right. What are we getting here? Decent, decent, decent. This one is the only one that's a little bit offensive with giving... How much is it? 30 Omega power, actually, which is pretty huge. All right, let's get all the stage 3s in. All the stage 2s in. Usually gonna be your best bet. Also, let's get stacking Omega power, I think. Also remove you. Kind of like that. It's not perfect. But as long as my empaths are taking a bit of damage and they're tanking, where our positioning is not looking too bad. Big cast here from our Volante, doing a lot of damage to the Doka, which is their main damage dealer. Or their biggest threat, I would say. Now it's Volante versus Volante. He casts first, takes down half of our HP. Now we cast, and we should have this round in the pocket, which you love to see. Straight out of the gate. Going on a win streak, and we're gonna try to keep that one up. Alright, now we choose our weapon. Air Bulwark, Water Scion, or Earth Rogue. Which is a tough choice, right? Air Bulwark, I think, is the most versatile. You can build a lot with Bulwark. Scion and Rogue kind of locks you into one niche, right? I think we're gonna go with Bulwark. It's also a pretty good early game. And we're gonna see how that goes. We find a bunch of duplicates. Gonna invest 4 gold to go to level 4. Bring in another stage 2. And another one right here. Our rangers to tank. Alright, let's just bring our... I kind of suicide mode. Never mind. Those fighters didn't go into my Volante. Perfect, actually. My Volante is in the backline with the Scions. My Doka is getting focused, which is not ideal. But we still have 2 good damage dealers here. And my Volante is looking good. Alright, let's check out the damage. Pretty decent all around. So what is my ranger now? She's still bonded with that Atipo, which would make her Spore Aegis. Alright, Rogue, Energizer. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Don't like Rogue for what we have on the board. Energy Region is pretty decent, but also the barrier. I think early game, having a huge ass barrier is gonna help me a lot. Let's see which affinities we could fill out. We could get a Scion, an Empath, a Fighter. So all in all, we're a little bit all over the place. Could try to fix that by maybe bringing in an Ace for 2 Scions, for example. Kind of too late now. 25 gold, looking good there. Also, we're just 1 Atipo off getting a stage 3 Atipo, which could be huge. So we put our Atipo out there to tank that laser that's coming in, which was kind of a bad idea. I think Atipo should have just stayed there with everyone. I mean, it's not looking so bad, but it looks like we're not going to win this. We might, though. We might, actually. Not looking too bad. But his ranger, I think, gonna do a lot of work. Yeah, look at that damage of that ranger. 4,000 right there. Insanity. So maybe we should have picked the same one. We had that one also as an option. Also, maybe our ranger should be bonded with something else, but right now we don't have any composite synergies we could connect to anyway. Alright, there's one big row coming in. Three, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 6 gold. We would need 8 for the next step. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. I hope my Atipo can tank this Volante a little bit. Not super hopeful for this round, but our win streak is gone, so it's not a big deal if we lose here. We got 2 gold to spend. Which... probably the Tataki. It's usually more consistent to go for fighter. If I speak from my past experience, but it seems like... I don't know. Kind of want to play Scion. I'm not sure why, but... Music might be a bit loud in comparison to my voice. Thank you for that input. Put it down a notch. The water sign weapon is good. You can make Tsunami Enchanter and it only takes 100 energy to charge up. Yeah, I do regret my choice a little bit here. Also because air doesn't connect to a lot of good synergies, right? Spore is pretty easy to get with a Dorado. That's not that bad. But yeah, we'll see. We want to get that Archie, I guess, because it's going to be Aegis on stage 2. That would be a low-hanging fruit that we could easily get there. Hey, carousel, I love it. One of my favorite new things. Do you see this prison that we're in, the red prison? It slowly goes down. There's not so much of an audio cue and visual cue, so you just gotta really... Where am I anyway? Over here. Yeah, my prison's going down. What do I want? 3 gold probably, right? And empath. Oh my god. They got it. 3 gold over here. I don't really care about what. I think those emblems like empath or air over here are the best. And after that, I just go for the big unit, because this gives me 3 gold compared to 1 gold on the Kuka, right? There we go. Stage 3 right there. Stage 2, stage 2. Alright, alright, alright. We have to do a little bit of a reshuffle here. Let's get our fighter and our rogue out, because it seems like it's time for the empaths, right? 3 empath. Would be nice to get 1 more. Let's level up. Oh, there is no more. Alright, let's actually get maybe 3 bulwarks instead. Too late. I'll have to figure it out in a minute. We do have Aegis activated though, so that's good at least. We're gonna go for a little corner composition. Might even just swap out the Flish and go full empaths or full bulwarks to that extent. We do have a nice little clump here, so it might be able to outsustain the enemies. Huge damage from the stage 3 Atipo. God damn. Also from the Apon. We have some nice AoE damage from those 2 coming in. Easy peasy. Even without all our augments. That's a good sign that we have a really strong composition right here. Alright. Let's see how it all comes together. So we're gonna go for support here. Everybody gains some mitigation, sure. Pretty good, I guess. I want to defend our Atipo, so it shouldn't be like targeted too hard. So my ranger hopefully runs in front of it, defends it. Alright, alright. Looking pretty good. Interesting build. We just took whatever the game gave us. Now we're playing an empath healer composition in the corner. It's a bit sad our range is a bulwark, right? Really Doesn't give us much variety for playing Scions and Empaths. But it's kind of consistent, right? It's always gonna... like, that's why I picked it in the beginning. No matter what I end up playing, Bulwark is gonna be Bulwark. You're always gonna need some tanks, so it's not a complete fail. But if I knew I was gonna go for Empath Scion's corner composition, an Empath or a Scion Ranger would have definitely fit better. But it's not the worst case. Alright, our Atipo is kind of in the front line with all these... if all of them focus him, he might die too fast, and all of these augments might be wasted. So we might want to suicide this Apon right here, and then the Atipo has time to stack up Omega power here, stack up mitigation. So all we need is time right now. And all we need is money. So as soon as we have a little bit more money, we'll be able to get to level 6. Which will help us a lot, being able to either hit the 3 Bulwark or the 4 Empath threshold. So it could have been a good idea to get rid of the Fleesh and hit a threshold instead, but not so sure. Well, definitely versus them, because the Fleesh laser did nothing. But this ain't over yet. We still got our stage 3 Atipo. Here comes a heal, there comes a damage heal. Here comes the Fleesh laser. Ah, yeah, just not enough. Just not really enough. The fighter's consistent damage out-sustained our heal. Nice, I like the UI here. 500 health, Omega damage is increased from 200 to 400. 400 health, Omega inflicts disarm, that's more like it. 600 health, physical damage, attack range is increased. That's nice too, then he might... yeah, then we can actually lock our ranger into the corner composition. And he doesn't have to run out like a classic Bulwark. That is interesting. Also here the Fury would do a great job in the back. 73. We're not gonna go below 70 gold. There's no reason for it really. We could try stuff like getting the Fury in, but we're kind of late on that, so she will have to wait. Alright, let's sort it a little bit. What's good, what's bad, what do we need? I like everything in here except the fighter and the rogue, so they just gotta make some space for us. And we're not gonna buy the fighters and rogues at the moment. We're really gonna see how the corner composition is gonna perform. And let's also check out what other players with big win streaks, which is this new glowing HUD right here, are playing. We got the classic fighter Templar build with a Berserker Ranger. Interesting. Range is also Verdant, so this will definitely be one of the classic builds. Verdant Berserker ties well into this composition. Fighter, rather not. Second win, okay. Probably Stone Resilience is the best. I do want to roll one more time, but it's kind of risky. Then I would have to take second wind, which is not that good. Well, might be good. Let's risk it. Champion's Focus, attack speed and Omega power could be pretty good on like a squeeze. I think I might take that for the squeeze. Here we go for 3 bulwarks. And then probably the Fury instead of the Fleesh is gonna be our better call. And we can put these augments onto the Fleesh. We should have put that already on the Fleesh to maximize its damage, but we're gonna put it on the Fury. Let's see what we get now. Everything looks smoother, eh? How you get the augments, everything around it. This one is gonna be great on the Fury as well. Oof, this has been nerfed a lot. It's like half now. Let's try it. We just need some damage at this point. That's what we're gonna go for. What we got here? Some stacking attack speed, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my god, we're gonna be late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! Feels good. 96 gold. All right, let's do something with it. I don't think I'm gonna start rolling yet, so it's level 7. There's an app. There's a wink. Both fit pretty good in our team. Alright, almost. How's the damage of the Fury looking? Not too bad, not too good to be honest. Oof, big stuns. Big heal from the... I don't know. To be honest, Fury would have done it if we gave him a little bit more time. Dude, I gotta get used to having a second monitor again. Pretty cool. Don't know how I lived without it. Every 3 Omega grant 50% attack speed to allies. Good. Do we have the same for Omega power, please? Not for attack speed? Nope. Range attack speed is reduced, but all attacks deal 10% of max health. Let's do this, and then we're gonna buff the Fury, and everything is gonna be good. Alright, right now we have 3 bulwarks. How about... Alright, we need 3 more empaths. Not happening. Alright, we're just chilling. We're just chilling for now. Not really ideal composition here. I just want to make it wide so this ramp fee doesn't come close to my Scoriox, to my Fury. I wish it was a Furiox. My head is a little bit out in the cold here. It's not getting any of those juicy heals that we are receiving in the middle here. And also my Atipo should probably be more in the middle. Our heals are ticking in though, and a bunch of enemy units are gone, and there's no chance he's getting through me here. Taking down the Rampy before he could cast. Gotta love it. Mel is doing great with his Verdant Berserker. Did he swap his Ranger to be something else already? Look at that. Verdant Berserker. Doesn't even have Verdant activated yet. Just Berserker with the Monk here, and he's killing it. There we go. Back to the carousel. Which is for the first time lagging. I've never seen that since we saw the new one. Bit annoying. Am I out already? Where am I? Why is he green and not me? Oh my god, I can actually walk as Mel. I guess because I was spectating Mel when it happened. Oh, there's the real Mel. Ah, I'm the imposter Mel. Yo. So there's a little bug there. Bug. Please send it. Alright, I didn't have time to do anything again. At least we got that air emblem, which is really good for our ranger, making this air weapon a little bit more useful. I think we did hit a little bit of a power spike. We do have to make reposition. Okay, can this Lynx get through my flood? I hope not. Wow, huge damage. He has double stacking attack speed, which is pretty scary. Didn't get stunned by the Arpon, which is very annoying. And he's coming. That boy's coming for us. He got blocked there a little bit. Man, my Fury is just so slow. Kill this Lynx, please. 1, 2, 3. Dead. Beautiful. Rilla dead. Beautiful. Alright, now we're talking. I think we got it here. My Atipo, by the way. Secret hero of this game. Beam of Frost might be good with your Empath team if you can get stage 3 Polar Bear. That is true. I think that will always be good, but I feel like I'm kind of locked into this Quanticom positioning. I do want to get rid of the Bulwarks, I think. I'm not sure. And just go full Empaths and Scions, maybe. I do have a little trouble picturing what the final build is going to look like. That is not very clear to me in my head. That's Garabog positioning. Gonna take way too much damage. Probably not gonna cast once. I have to get this monkey out here and the tank in there. I know I've been saying this for a few rounds now, but maybe next round is gonna be the round. Enemy stage 3 Flish is a little bit dangerous. Might one-shot my Fury right now. Oh, it's actually locked in a corner. Wow, look at that damage. Oh my god. That is sad. Can my range have enough damage? Oh my god. That is so unlucky. Well, it is what it is, right? I think it's time. Get rid of you at least. Get you. This guy's not happening. Get you. Roll a little bit. There's a Goliath. There's an Alfie. Okay. Okay, we hit a few power spikes. More Omega damage? No. Shield? Sure. Dodge chance? Sure. Especially versus this guy. Kind of like that. I hope the Ferox is enough damage. He has again a good focus on my heady, which is always kind of first guy to die. Dude, he has so much damage. Look at that. 2 free auto attacks, everything is dead. And I have no damage. What has my Ferox been doing? 4,000. Look at him, man. Everybody got 4,000. Even the freaking Twine got 4,000 damage. Wowie. Wowie. Well, I guess we just hope to not get squeezed. I do have that tier 5 augment that I have been completely wasting, so let's try to play around this a little bit more. Got 1 water. Okay, time to sell these bulwarks, I think, or at least one of them. Get in the squeeze. Get in 2. Get in the second Scion finally. I need something. I'm kind of playing... I'm playing with nothing here. Literally. Finally my position worked out a little bit. After I sold the heady. Also, the extra Omega power from double Scion really helps my Empaths. I should have brought in Scions way earlier. I was kind of married to the 3 bulwarks. What are we gonna stage 3? What is gonna make a difference? Not you. 5 empaths. Who can we sell? And like that, at least now we're taunting the rogues here. I'm a bit scared the ramp fight will be too close to my guys and just one-shot my team, but he doesn't have Omega power augments. So he shouldn't hit that hard. Oh my god. Are we doing any damage? Nope. Nothing. 0. Finally a good cast. Too late, too little. I do have shitty augments. I don't know. My augments are all very slow and my team is slow, so I'm just too slow. Too slow. There would be granite that could help. Earth Scion, sure. Blood is too slow. Get this guy in. Maybe swap goals out. Oh, am I running out of time now? That would suck. Ay, ay, ay. How can I not have time to do anything so late in the game? Did they make the timer shorter again? I guess we're at least top 4, right? This doesn't seem too bad. I just needed a bit more time to really figure it out. Like we're very close of beating him here. Not very close, but it's not looking as bad as it looked before. What I'm trying to say. Not bad. Top 4. All right. Good start. Good start. Good start. Sheesh. There's a lot going on. It feels like the rounds are shorter again, which doesn't help when you're streaming and trying to talk about everything that's happening. Every time I start learning the game, there's a new update coming out. I feel you. Especially, it's hard if you're trying to make YouTube videos and guides about it. And then every week, the guides are outdated. Which is why I haven't made really high effort guides. But now with this game out, and this should be somewhat of the final version, Wiggins. I'm also gonna start making big guides again. So there's another ultimate guide incoming. I don't know if I want to do another beginner one just to update the old one, or maybe, you know, just make an advanced guide. When will we have a new version of Overworld? Is it going to be RPG style? Yeah, it's gonna, they call it an MMO light. So it's not a fully fledged MMO. But maybe step by step it's gonna get there. And the MMO light is gonna introduce a lot of multiplayer features, raids, group activities, and all that stuff. So yeah, you could say it goes more into the RPG, multiplayer RPG, right? MMO style. It was supposed to be somewhat RNG until now, but it didn't really hit that spot because there wasn't really much quest lines and progression, all of that stuff. Is your ranger bonded? Yeah, it was Spore Aegis, which was a complete blunder. So I feel like I tried to do everything a little bit, but I didn't really narrow down my composition to its core and to my win condition. If my ranger, for example, was a, I don't know, like an invoker. Oh, let's try to play invoker. Because now you just have to get that T-Forus and your Ranger can be instantly activating that Invoker. And then I feel like against those fighters and rogues, we need 5 bulwarks to sustain against them. I gotta get some water while we're waiting here. Also, this is bugged. Finding match shouldn't take that long. Curious if the game works for you. I keep getting errors. Oh, I'm in a game apparently. Yeah, sometimes if you're stuck like me right there, go back and you're gonna be able to connect. And quickly buy everything. First round, boom, nothing happened. I kept seeing the bonding message on your screen. I'm not... What's the bonding message? I didn't see that. So, once the Ranger has this Illuvium next to him, that shows who he is bonded with, or she. Should we try 5 bulwarks is still OP in the early game? Let's see what the game gives us. Stacking Omega Power did really not work, so try something else. More healing. Or lose energy. Very good early on. We have another? Yes, we have another bulwark. 3 bulwark and a lynx. What else you want? We can assassinate this Volante right here. Easily. Oh, there's another one. I didn't realize the Ranger was also rogue. I'm an idiot. Well, we're still... Nah, that dodge! That dodge! And my Grok was stunned too early. Oh my god. Alright, we're going on a lose streak. No harm done. We're all good. Just a little bit of a misplay. Alright, here we go. That OP Aqua Blaster, right? Ripple Flail used to be one of my favorite weapons, but... No, we're gonna go for this, which is also gonna give us Harbinger, right? The way we're bonded right now, plus Tsunami. So let's see if we can make our Atlas into an Axon, which would activate our composite synergy very fast. Alright, this time there is no rogue. Just gonna reposition our guy. But we're not gonna level up. 20 gold, lose streak. Just links to this side. And hopefully we're gonna win that battle here versus the Scorpion. Scorpion attacking Rocco. So we're all good. Nope. But we're still level 3. And he's level 5. Never mind. If you stay on level 3, you're very much guaranteed to lose, which is our goal right now. Full fire, I don't see it happening. Right now we're full water. I don't like that one. This one is okay. They all have been nerfed a little bit. Let's go for water. Let's see where it leads us. Fuck it. Boom, 4 water. We could play full water. That's always an option. There's a Cara Blue. Yeah, I gotta get a water. Talking about water on Thursday. That's a good loss. If you're on a losing streak, the best scenario you could hope for, at least killing a few enemy units. Oh, I'm gonna sell you for 30 gold, I think, no? How do we even get an Arcos? Oh. We're going full water, I think. The green wave 4 beyond battleboard right here looks amazing. I think we win. Nah, never mind. Bring our links to safety. He's gonna be on the Grokko, but it's okay. He's just gonna get stunned. Our Grokko is gonna get a nice stun in there as well. 40 gold, nice wins, lose streak. We're getting money. We're making bank. Mid top of the screen, there was a message saying drag Illuvium onto range at the bond. Oh, okay. That's good there's those messages, but yeah, mine I think stayed bonded. There used to be a bug where the bond would get reset, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Yo, did they do something to the corner? We used to be able to position one more hex in, right? I guess this hex is not playable anymore. The outline of the battle board. Ooh, nice. Double energy. Bad timing. I hope I didn't lose anything. Alright, where are we? Right here. First pick. Nature. Maybe. But the only... I don't know. I guess it's nature. It's so much better than the other ones, no? Let's just get a free nature. I'm sure we're gonna be able to find a second nature. I always want to play an Dorito anyway. Did they nerf the adaptive reflection augment? I think all augments got nerfed a little bit. Wait, which one is that? Are we talking drone augment or are we talking unit augment? There's our nature, just a bit slow again. Bit slow on the trigger. Alright, almost full income though. And we still have 74 gold health left, which is really good. We kept that lose streak up, which is what you want to do once you go on a lose streak, right? Maybe links, it's time to sell the links. That's nice. Very nice. All right. Do we level up here? I think so. Just to save some more HP. Get a second Scion in. 3 Scions. Not really needed, but better than nothing. Blaster works well as in Tsunami, Invoker, or Enchanter. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. It's a good idea. Right now, Harbinger used to be really good before the patch, right? No, we're losing. We're winning, which is losing in this scenario. Which is fine. We just have to keep investing now and make this a win streak. Kind of sad to lose the lose streak. I would have wanted to keep it on a little bit longer. But hey, we had a good run. 3 Arcos here. Sold him earlier, but might want to go back to him. 3 Scions. I don't know, worst case I lose 1 gold, right? I think I should level up, invest a little bit. Turn this into a win streak. There is another tank. We could play 5 tanks. There's the Harbinger. That's what we're looking for. Let's wait with 5 tanks, maybe. Oh. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad here. The Lynx. The Gorilla. Big stun on the Gorilla. Big cast here from the Lynx. With all that water, he's casting a bunch. 1 more maybe? That was close. Should be able to do something here. We got this. Nice. All right. Let's keep banking. Omega damage is increased from 600 to 1000. Wow. 70% resistance piercing. Wow. What is going to do more damage here? Probably piercing, right? On Omega, gain 20 stacking Omega power. Wow. Also really good on Tsunami. Shit. What do we do? I think resistance piercing is going to be the more versatile. Here we could get a... What is it? Fighter. Which I think I'm not gonna go for. I think it's time for the 5 bulwarks all in. Play. Boom. Wow, a bunch of rogues coming in. I'm scared. Oh! Nah, I couldn't save my fleece. Tried to reposition him last second. Hopefully my Harbingers are gonna do what I need them to do. My range are doing so much damage. Insane. Alright, sell this guy. Get back to 40 gold. Not too bad. Economy still looking good. Omnivamp. Sure. Move and attack faster. Sure. Nope. Phantom. As much as I love Phantom, it's not really fitting into our team. Stacking attack damage, man, it's... Stacking attack speed, sure, I don't know. It's not ideal, but it's what we got. Here we can get Tsunami very soon. That's gonna be nice. Also, we sell you. Alright. Alright. Why do we even have 2 Scion? Because of the Ranger. So we just get 4 bulwark. In my head, my Ranger was a bulwark. But I don't think we're gonna play 5 bulwarks anyway with the water. Are we gonna go full water? Are we committed? Oof. Sure, man. Fuck it. Why not, right? Alright. We're again all over the place. Playing something similar than earlier. But this time it looks way more snappy, way more reactive, way more burst down a target right away, and like slowly stack up a little bit of attack damage. This Fleece should have died. It's gonna die. We're casting so much. Wow, that was some crazy damage right there. Leash is going good, isn't he? My range is even going better. And that's without a jumpsuit. This is gonna get even wilder. Big cast here. Do it. Do it. Hey, yep. Will you look at that? Not too bad. Not too shabby. When combat starts, the range and the 3 closest allies gain shields. When shield expires, they explode. No. On Omega, fire a bolt at the furthest enemy, dealing 400% of your Omega powers. Yes. Every 15 attacks can 50 Omega power. We already have something stacking. We don't want to put all our eggs in one basket and just go all stacking. So it's going to be dope. Now when we cast, we're going to kill 2 units, not only 1. Next up, Tsunami. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alfie. 1 more water will do the trick. So maybe like this. Wait, what happened? Like this. 6 water, Tsunami, Nature, Scion, Bulwark, Harbinger, Empath. I like it. We're looking good out here. We are definitely looking good out here. And our main carry is our Ranger. Will you look at that? Oh, isn't that beautiful? It just feels right. You're getting so many casts out. Compared to the last game where it felt like we were super slow, this one feels super fast. I love it. Oh, I freaking love it, mate. Warning message is popping in again. Well, better post it too many times than too little. I don't even see it. It'd be nice to be able to see my board. I guess we're gonna go for air again. I don't know. I kind of committed to this. You fucker. You fucker. I needed that air. It's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. 3 bulwarks. Kind of working. Yeah, I knew this would happen. I guess we're gonna swap you. Singe is gonna outperform Scarabug, right? Right. There's an Ador. What else do we have? 2 Empaths, 3 Bulwarks, 3 Scions. Bit of an awkward build, but it's working. Look at those shields. My god. We are casting a lot. So next up, 8 water. And what's the special ability? Enemies become lethargic for 1.5 seconds after using their Omega. Alright, so we cast a shit ton and they never cast at all. I like it. I'm here for it. There's another water. Who's gonna be our last 2 water units? I guess Toxic? Or dash and go for Steam with the Dual F. We can swap the Singe for our Dulox. You're not happening. Go for level 8. Fuck it. 8 water. See it. Versus all these fire. Should be working well, no? As long as this rampy doesn't one-shot us, which should not happen. No items, no nothing. Stay alive, Axon. Wowie. We're killing everything. We're killing everything instantly. Oh my god. Shoo. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee-wee-wee-wee. Yeah, I don't think 5 bulwark is gonna be happening. I like that we have 3 water bulwarks. So, I don't know. We do have 2 more really good bulwarks here, sitting here though, so... I don't know, maybe we go for a level 10, bring them in or something crazy like that. Also, this guy's gonna become a squiz, right? Or science would be nice as well. Yeah, I don't think 5 bulwark is happening. I should just sell you guys. Go for level 9. And then I should finally start rolling. Maybe I should have started rolling already, but... Hey, I'm busy. I'm busy getting my groove on here. For health, Omega damage is increased. Omega also stuns the target. On Omega again, stacking Omega power. I don't think we need anything stacking. We're probably gonna switch from... Harbinger to Invoker soon. Let's just do that. Flat damage. Always good. 3 level 9, still at 70 gold, which is also crazy. Here we got an energy augment, which is also crazy. I don't think we need more energy regions, so just stacking Omega power for you. What else we got? Something defensive. That's perfect. For the front line, sure. Yep. That last second cell was so dumb, but at least the Matu goes in, so that's not too bad. But that was really not the smartest move. Ram fight right here is gonna hopefully not kill my ranger. As long as my ranger survives this... Alright, never mind. Never mind. This ram fight doesn't have very good augments. Alright, it worked. It worked. It did work. Do 3 units? Nah. Do 4 units? Nah. Gain Omega power? Hell yeah. Right. Let's redo everything in the other corner, I would say. You're important. You're important. You're important. Alright, faster. Faster. Why is my drone here? Oh my god. Alright, we suicided our flood. We still didn't use our augments. Damn it. God damn it. Bunch of lasers happening. My ranger doesn't mind. Look at that ranger damage. 8,000. 10,000. Shoo. Shoo. I do want to find one more Kara blue. I want to feel complete. Alright. Who needs this? Do you want to sell any of my blue guys? Not really, right? My ranger solo carries this game with 2 tsunami plus 8 water, just casting so much, doing so much damage as a harbinger. Not even an invoker, which we could do now. What does harbinger do again? Gain resistance equal to a percentage of their omega power. So we're more tanky. How much of it? 25 omega power as resistance. And the more health we miss, the more omega power we get. What's 25? What's 25%? It's not that much, right? It's like 30 resistances. Our like invoker's definitely gonna be more valuable. It just doesn't feel like we're missing damage, right? Everything dies instantly. That's why I'm kind of hesitant of making my ranger more damagey. But on paper, it's the right thing to do. On paper, it's also the right thing to do to go to level 10, but we'd rather go for some... we're gonna try to find a dual F and maybe an Umber. Or dual F and Rake already gives us steam. Maybe no Fist, alright. Find out win condition. Maybe a Matu with 3 Harbinger. Or 2 Harbinger, 2 Invoker. Dude, we're dominating this lobby. I didn't even see it. I hope somebody steps it up. This game feels like too much fun to be over soon. Whose ranger is this? Is it mine? Can we do some emotes in here? Railgun meta. Free for us? Sure. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Dude, we're never gonna find this last Cara Blue, it seems like. Too much money. We rolled 1 gold too much, but that's alright. We're not even that badly contested. Dino right here is playing our units. Let's see how many he got of them already. He doesn't have many on the bench. He has stage 2 flood. Invoker, alright. Alright, buddy. Let's do it then. Double stacking Omega power. Start with 225. And every 300. With Invoker stacking as well. Aye, but we're clumped up versus an enemy. Enemy Sinolf. As long as this guy stays alive, we're good. Oh my god. No. Yes! My dash absolutely annihilated him. Oof. Almost lost our win streak there. Yep, got a rake. Nice, we finally see the history who we played against. It was Tex and he got kicked out. He was also playing water, that's perfect. So I guess we're not in a hurry to find that dash. Look for other stuff first. What's our win conditions here? Alright, we're getting dangerously close to the units. To our win condition stage 3 units. Big forest here. Not a problem though for our ranger. 10,000 damage on our Octius. He's taking over now with the Invoker imprint. Yes! Gardelux, thank you. One more Matu. One more Alfie. There we go. That's the first one. Still 47 gold. Looking good. There we go. Dual F. Steam activated. For Scion, Harbinger, Bulwark, Empath, Invoker, Rogue, Nature, Air, Tsunami, Steam, Water. All our classes are filled out. All our classes are activated. Then we still have Tempest, Spore, Shock, Toxic. We could now swap our Ranger from 3 Harbinger to 3 Invoker, which I'm very positive is the right call. Because our Ranger has been carrying, and he will just be carrying even more if we have 3 Invokers. And we are on the way to 4 Invokers with 2 more Squizzes. That goal will be achieved, which will likely happen since we still have enough economy to roll a bunch. 1 enemy left. Let's redo it. Invoker Tsunami. There you go, buddy. There you freaking go. Steam Invoker would be interesting as well, but we don't have a Fire Scion unit here that we could bond with. Let's just roll it down. We do have 2 more rounds, so not our last round yet, but we got another bad boy right here. He is Mystic, which we don't have a second one yet, but our Adorius would fill that gap. But yeah, that's not the case yet, and I don't think that will be the case in this game. His rogues are having a really tough time versus my empaths here. Big ramp fight cast, doing a decent amount of damage, even though he doesn't have too much of offensive augments. So if that ramp fight maybe had like 1 battle augment, or maybe do we have Phantom? No, if he had like Phantom activated and gets a big crit in here, he could one-shot my whole team. But now it is time for 4 Invokers, which is pretty nuts. I guess we're gonna try it on the Umber. And 4 Invokers on Omega gain a shield equal to 300% of energy cost for 4 seconds. So we get even more sustain. If we had 6 Scions, we would also on Omega become immune for 2 seconds. And yeah, this is looking pretty nuts at that point. We're gonna spread out our 2 stacking Omega power augments right here. I might even want to give Ophisto these augments right here. And then we can bring 1 more augment onto the dual F. Be it the flow equalizer maybe. Flow equalizer would be pretty good on the Ophisto actually. Look at that damage. Yow. And still 60 gold. What are we even looking for at this point? I guess the Mystic. Mud Spore Berserker. We can do something with Spore. Also, our augments should not be on our Axon right here. They should be on the biggest, badass motherfucker in town, which is our Matu. And then we have 1 more energy augment for our dual F right here. Well. I guess just more casting, more damage. Look at that team. Let's do a little screenshot there before it's all over. Beautiful. Oh, too late. Yes, sir. Wait, what? Oh, he's still alive with 2 HP. I love it. Gives me a chance for another screenshot. Yes, Lulek. Lulkek. What are we taking here? Right, little bug. I guess we wait for a moment till we set free. There we go. I think this one is pretty good, giving us a shield. And then once the shield is gone, we get Omega power. So just making sure our important units stay alive. We used to be able to disable the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that bad boy. He got me. All right, it's all down to positioning now. Rampfire. Is Lulkek gonna turn it around while I'm taking screenshots right here? Yo, he found everything. Umber, Rampfire, Malphite, Malura. It's pretty much a Malphite, I guess. My Ranger is also not bonded anymore, which is kind of weird. Maybe that was the reason we didn't kill fast enough. And we do have 50 health still left. Let's move to the side. See how that helps. All we need is this ramp fight to not be perfectly positioned. Which here could happen, that my Ranger is still safe. Also, we might just kill it before it casts. Oh my god. It got it cast out, but it couldn't one-shot my whole team. Ophisto still here, casting strong, and my Ranger as well. GG's Lulkek took me down and made me sweat in the last round with 2 HP left. Well played. GG's. Second game on mainnet, and it's a big victory. I love it. With 8 water, 2 steam, 2 tsunami, and my Ranger being our main carry with Invoker Tsunami. And really good augments, because all those Ranger, like the suits and the weapon empowerments, all these are actually made for this weapon. So that's why all our empowerments, you see it down here, they were like really good for this weapon with extra Omega damage, which just made our Ranger crazy strong. And this one, our suit is also really good. Dealing 400% of Omega power is energy damage, which Omega power was stacking up quadruple with 4 invokers. So yeah, really good synergy. All we needed to do is survive a few seconds and then everything would be one shot. We did have a big win streak though, so we had enough gold to roll for those stage 3 units that carried us in the end. But to be honest, even if most of them were stage 2, I think we still could have won. Maybe not versus the Ramfire. But yeah, it looked pretty dominating what we had right here. But yeah, also really early level 9 was... we had too much gold. Like, this was a big win streak. So overall, GG's. Well played to all my enemies. Dino with a half water build right here. Texan with the full water. Didn't even see him there. I guess he found the wrong weapon and still forced it. To maybe make steam happen, I guess. With Rake being the carry here. plus the Sinov. Lulkek with the Rampfire, the Artes, the Phantom couldn't take us down. I was born in the fire, my man. Malura, Slashing, Umber, everything really. Maybe a Gyro was missing for Slayer, but that's it. So the big rogues taking second place. Interesting. GG's, Dennis. I'm really stoked to see you such a good player now. Because I remember like a year ago or something, you were still learning, and now you're already one of the top players. I love to see it. So many players in our community actually have become from Padawan to Master. GG's pass, you stole my comp. I guess so. It kind of came to me. You did have a seer though, in my defense. You kind of went for another comp there, but yeah, we do have half of our comp is pretty much the same. Also your weapon, I guess. Like the Aquaplasta made most of this happen. It was 9 out of 10 games my Ranger was the outperforming every other unit until the late game where I got an Ophisto with 4 Invoker. Like 90% of this game was decided by my Ranger. Being a Harbinger. Tsunami. Getting Harbinger early with the Axon. Really nice. The Grocco. Secret MVP as well, giving us another Water Bulwark that fit in really well. Which opened up another slot. So we could play the other Rado, the Matu. Love it. The game looks even better than before. Yes. And we're finally there. We finally have all the features implemented and all that stuff that we needed. We're gonna play one more game here, guys. And I'm gonna call it a day. I want to keep those streams sweet and short. Well, I don't know yet. We'll see, but yeah. The game is so much fun. Learned heaps. Great to hear. That's what it's all about. As long as the game is good, that's all we need, really. Glad to see the water team works out so well. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, we're stuck on finding match again, so maybe we're already in the game. Seems like a lot of players are playing. So we cancel it, go back. Oh, there's nothing. So far we have instant queues all around. People are also practicing for the tournament, which is happening this Saturday, everybody. Spread the word, tell your mama, tell your mama, tell your sisters, tell your grandmother for all that I care. But spread the word around and join the tournament, either as a player or as a viewer. We need you on both sides of the field. So be there or be square. Let's... I'm just gonna share the tweet. All the information should be in the tweet. How to register. There's 32 slots. And I think a lot of people will register. We're back to the European time zone. It's gonna be at 2 p.m. Vienna time. 2 p.m. Vienna time, noon UTC on Saturday, 7th of June on the new patch. 32 slots available. Sign up fast. They might be gone soon. So yeah, just go to my Twitter. There I reposted Phantom's, Phantom Twitter account posted the tweet with the announcement. We also posted it in our Discord and everywhere, and I think Illuvium also reposted it, and we'll do a dedicated post as well. So it's gonna be hard to miss, guys. It's gonna be good. Right, let's see who we are battling this time. Oh my god, I was almost too slow. Shoo! Alright, it looks already like we're gonna play something similar again. Let's see what the weapon is gonna be. To be honest, I would be down to play it again. And practice the water. But I'm also very down to try something else. I haven't played too much testnet, so if you guys have any recommendations of stuff that I should try, let me know. Sit down, always really good, I think. Just a very overall well-performing augment. We don't even have gold for level 4. Alright, let's look. Let's see it. Volante versus Toka. A battle as old as time itself. Problem is... no problem. We're good. No problem at all. Epa! I'm so glad my microphone sensitivity settings are good, so you didn't hear my fart. Talking about farts on stream. I don't know if you noticed, but when Scoriox did the IMC panel interview, I ripped a big one. And there was no good settings, so I think it was very loud on stream. Which I think is hilarious. Alright, let's try Wildfire. Fuck it. I would have leveled up if I had enough time here, but it's okay. I was too busy trying to figure out what we go for. Let's just force Wildfire, right? The ratings are gonna be reset soon, so I don't really care about winning or losing. I just want to try out stuff. And Wildfire, I'm sure, still works. I don't know if we can get a Chukundi, but even without that, we can get like a... I don't know. We'll see. We need this guy. Oh, now I know why we don't have money. I didn't realize we are in the region where tier 0 units cost 1 gold. I hate it. The absolute worst thing ever invented. This could be okay. Could be okay as well. Tier 0, nope. Let's go for Rogue. Water works with almost every weapon. Alright, I'm gonna try next time. But yeah, water looks OP. Been there, done that. Is everyone behaving in chat? They're doing great. We have one of the most relaxed and chill communities that I've ever seen, to be honest. So that helps. Will work. 2 rogues. A shock mystic ranger. A bit weird. Ooh, I also want to try if 7 earth and mud still works. I think since we're on a losing streak, I should just sell all the tier 0s. Just get my money back, you know. I get 30 gold, there we go. All gone. Just Art Force, Wildfire, which we could do with Earth actually. Let's keep our options open. Because you know, Wildfire, Predator, Predator Mud, could play some Mud as well. We could play 7 Earth Mud with 4 Wildfire. We shall see. Earthlings. Earthlings in here. Thanks for the Fox Oracle. Glad to have you here. Oh no! What does that mean? Can I still choose after this? I'm scared. What are we gonna play? Scion or Fire, I think. If we have the choice. Otherwise we go for defensive, maybe? Fire. Ah, I would have picked Scion actually. Oof, definitely would have picked Scion. I didn't see it was still available. But here comes our first Chuko. Which means we only need 8 more to find Chukundi. No, it's still there. Man, this patch seems very stable. From my perspective, so far. Stacking Omega Power is always a solid choice, I think. We're a little bit all over the place, but it will come together nicely very soon. It was a nasty stun. 40 gold, that's all that matters. 40 credits, 80 health. Our economy is looking solid. I'm not sure if Archie's happening. I don't think so. It's a bit of a reach to get from Wildfire into Krunk around with Aegis to Archies. It's a bit of a reach. Dragon Illuvia close to your ranger to bond them. Yep. Should have Should have leave one empath in. I need monk here. I want to get mystic with the monkey. Oh my god, he didn't cast and change target. What a throw, Mr. Lynx. What was that? I should sell stuff to get to 50. Oh, I sold all my duplicates. That was probably not worth it. But it's all about money right now. It's all about income. We're gonna stay at 60. Maybe playing more Lynxes will somehow help us. Play the maximum amount of Lynx. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but we shall see. We have a decent angle here on the Lynx cast. If they stay. Well, it's not enough. But at least we're killing some units with all of these Lynxes, which is everything that matters. We just want to stay on our lose streak. But kill as many units as possible every loss. We save some HP. Omega reduces target's resistance by 50% for 5 seconds. Maybe. No. Omega damage is increased from 400 to 700. No. Not what it's about. I guess this is pretty good. Very supportive. Alright, we're finally there. 70 gold. Level 5. Second empath. Oh my god, he swapped fast. Max, who are you? You're not a newcomer. All of them so low. 60 health, still alright. Not too bad, not too bad. We're playing it slow once again. Earth imprint, yes sir. All right, finally it's time to roll. 80 gold. I don't think anybody plays Earth anymore. There will be a quiz for the shock that we're playing right now. Shock Enchanter. Interesting build. One more links for the stage 3, which is going to be huge. Big old Arcane Terra links. Big old Arcane Terra links incoming. We will just give a final bonding and then watch him one-shot everything if he crits. That's gonna be fun. Yes, sir. There he is. There he is. There he is. Crit. Stacking attack. And then just fire, right? Full damage. Look at that guy. 18% extra damage from fire. And huge augments. That's gonna be fun to watch. It's also gonna be very painful if he doesn't hit a good target or gets interrupted or something. Boom. He got interrupted. Maybe we should have given him Rogue just to keep him safe. Alright, one more cast. One more opportunity. Boom! One shot. If he hits something, he's gonna do damage. He's gonna one-shot everything if he hits the right target. That's pretty good. We need more time. All right, let's see it, Lynx. Boom. It just hits one unit. Ay. This is a very inconsistent build that we're playing. Ay. All right, we just gotta roll hard now. I guess we should have played for shock and not sell this squeeze right here. $40. We need to find some power spike very soon, otherwise we're done. Always takes me forever to find myself. I'm not even here, I think. I'm probably this guy. Hello? I'm over there. Oh my god. Definitely didn't want to pick the Archie, but yeah, whatever. Fuck! Oh, get me back to my board. I got things to build. I got places to be. I wish the lowest people who pick their stuff first can actually return first to their board and start doing stuff again. That would give another little catch-up mechanic. Alright. Screw you. Bond you with Mystic. Fuck it. And roll. Roll like you've never rolled before. And also swap you. No time for anything. For fuck's sake. Oof. Alright, I got 3 rogues. And I got a big cast coming in here. If we crit, might be fun. Meow. Look at that. Killed 2 units. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're on a 9-game lose streak, and Lynx decides to cast into nowhere. Not hitting a single unit. Don't you dare laughing. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much happening. It's too much I have to do. Alright, we're hitting stage 3 units. I should just get this guy as well, because fuck it. Alright, we just found a random Kukurov. Why not? Big cast incoming here from our beautiful Lynx. Nice, taunted. Come on. We need it. Boom, 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 boom! 8,000 damage in one cast. You love to see it. That's the beauty of Final Abounding Rogue. Terra Lynx right there. Sheesh. I don't even mind if we lose this round here. Enemy Ranger is going nuts, man. The only damage shield I have. Oh, we couldn't kill him. Alright. Keep the lose streak going. Maximum income. Let's get it. Let me just get my last few units and get out of here. Please. Oh, down to 8 gold. That's a bit too much. That's a little bit too much, I gotta say. We're done with rolling. Get to level 6, level 7. Relax a little bit with free mud. Sadly, our ranger cannot be mud, which really sucks. Cast even more. Okay, okay. Empath, no. Water, no. Ugh. This all sucks. What do you mean, nature, water, empath? Alright, empath it is. Grit. Grit. Rogue. You. Level up. Get you in. I'm suiciding my monk here. My Apon is not really well positioned, but we should have enough, right? With huge power spikes. I don't know what the Kukurov is doing, but I'm sure he's doing something, right? Why don't we have Mystic? Why is my ranger not bonded? What happened? What happened here? What do we even want to get? I guess Wildfire. We need a Fern, which is Nature Empath. Let's get the Archie until then. We also need 2 Earth to get the 7 Earth power spike. And then we're almost on our way already. Then we're looking for Crunk, Blaze Knight. For 1, 2, 3, 4 Wildfire. Still the plan since we cannot get 4 Mud. With either Tempest or Mystic, Templar or Mystic. Yeah. We could also get Enchanter Ranger, which would be a Scion nature unit that we have to bond with. Omnivamp, always good. This one is decent as well. Ah, my range is still not bonded. I didn't see it's all rogues. My Apon would have been in the back. Should be alright though. As long as my assassin Terra Lynx here hits something, we should be alright. Oh my god, his Chukundi is doing damage. Okay, one shot here, but place. Oh my god. That was so lame. Why is somebody playing my setup? Even has a Chukundi picture. But I don't have my picture. It's time. If we had Wildfire plus Mystic right here, it would have helped a little bit, eh? It's time. Time to push it. Really bad to let this Fernet attack my TNT. I hope it won't make a big difference since my gorilla just one-shot him. That's good. That's good. Looking way better now. Just need one more earth and then we're chilling a little bit. Problem is really we lost that last round. So now we're down to 11 health, which now we're just fighting for basic survival every single round, which kind of sucks, right? Just so much going on, not a lot of time in the rounds, that I didn't even bond my ranger again, which is arguably one of the most important things. And now we're playing versus this stage 3 gangster right here with this OP ranger, which we need to assassinate. That is our most important goal right here. We have to save a little bit of mastery points. Patch Tourist. Nice name. Alright, big stun from the Apon here. And once the Apon dies... What is this damage and where was the stun? Holy shit, man. Holy moly. Where's my damage? Why is nobody doing any? Hello? GG. Yeah, that was... very weird build that I tried to force. Good thing is ratings are getting reset very soon, so it's not a big deal. That was interesting. You know what was the core mistake that I made? I decided to go for Wildfire with this staff early on. This staff forced me into Earth so that I find any composition, because Wildfire is something that you don't get early on, right? You need a Crunk, which takes some time. You need a Chukundi. So this Wildfire in my head, this idea of Wildfire just screwed everything else up because Wildfire was far away. So then at least I wanted to go for Mystic, which didn't happen for a long time. First I didn't find Apon, then I forgot to bond. Then I focused fully on this Terra Lynx, which is such an extreme hit or miss scenario that usually you're gonna miss, especially if you're low on health. You're not gonna be able to get into the late game. So the Arcane Terra Lynx strategy really didn't work with my lose streak strategy, where I needed something more consistent, like 4 mud and 7 earth would have kind of stabilized me, which both, like 4 mud I couldn't get because of the shitty weapon. And 7 earth I didn't go for, because then I had to bring in the Arcos to then bind it with the ranger to get Wildfire. It was scuffed. TLDR, it was scuffed. What I take away from this is get a weapon that you can early get out some value. The water weapon, easy. Harbinger, 3rd round I had Harbinger ready. An earth weapon, easy. I could have connected the mud so early on, right? If I had an earth weapon here, I would have had 7 earth plus 4 mud early on, and I could have stabilized way earlier and way better. So, yeah. Don't plan for something down the line. Plan for something with your ranger weapon. Plan for something that's gonna happen very soon. Which I couldn't figure out this round. Because what do you do with fire? Fire is steam, magma, inferno, wildfire. All of this is very inaccessible. Empath is mystic. That's the only thing accessible, but not really game changing, and you still have to find that up on. But yeah, mystic is something you can go for early on. And I should have focused on that more. Bonded my ranger. What else you got? You got Templar. Revenant. Yeah, I guess with Mystic you can do a little bit more. With Empath, I mean. But with Fire, not really good for the early game, right? Then to be fair, most affinities are not really happening early game. Like Tsunami doesn't happen early either. Should have gone for Earth. Or another weapon. Now we're gonna go for Fire Empath again. This is just not an early game weapon. Not a lot of value that comes out of this weapon early on. Maybe if I had like a clump. I don't know. Anywho, we won one game, which I'm very stoked about. We tried something new, got kicked in the ass, and that's alright. And we're gonna keep practicing. I love this patch, I love this game, and it's so much fun again. I'm really happy we have this patch. I'm really happy we're gonna have this patch on Saturday for the big Phantom tournament. So sign up for that tournament. All the info you need is in the Phantom Discord and in the Twitter Discord. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll see you again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Adios. Goodbye.